Hi everyone, this is Sarah Fezio, and this is just going to be a quick video showing you two negative space pours that I did yesterday. It was a dirty pour, meaning I put all the paint into one cup, but I didn't flip it because I did not want to cover the entire canvas. I wanted to leave some negative space, in this case some white, because I'm looking at making some paintings for business cards and a website that I want to put together. So I'll just briefly tell you what the colors are, because you won't know if you, because there will probably not be any sound with this video. So I use Artist Loft Parchment. It's basically, I used the rest of the tube. I used some Ultramarine blue with, because it's very fluid, that's a fluid acrylic, with some golden polymer gloss. I used Liquitex ink Iridescent bright gold, with also some polymer medium gloss and some water mixed in these as needed. I use Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Now this is a heavy body, so what I did, because it's very thick, is I mixed this with some of the gloss gel that I had, and then I gradually added a little bit of water, gradually, very gradually. The heavier body the paint is, the more gradual you have to add your water. And so I added water to that, the gloss gel, and also some polymer medium gloss. And then this was probably another ink, so I used also some gloss gel and the polymer medium gloss. Why did I use the gloss gel? Well, because there was hardly any in the container and I just wanted the space, so I used the rest of it. So I used that, and I used Artist Loft titanium white, and also some Glidden diamond, just eggshell base number 1. So I used the rest of that too. I had to go to Home Depot today and purchase an entire gallon. So here we go. So I just want to show you at the end of the video, I'll show you the finished pieces. They were really gorgeous. And if you can see, there's a shamrock for St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up. So that will also be a video to be released soon. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. I want to show you the two pieces that I did. Hopefully you can see. When I don't have autofocus on, it won't go in and out of focus like the camera's drunk. I kind of joke about that, right? But in this case, we want it off so that you can see the detail. And hopefully you can see that it's actually shiny. There's the gold down here. I'm not sure it's 100% dry because I did this last night. And it's not flat. There is texture to it. I don't know if you can see that way, but it is not flat, okay? And I'm okay with that because I wanted negative space, which I achieved. See how this is all white over here? And yeah, it's not perfectly smooth, but what I'm going to do is actually use this portion for the side of a business card. And so I got some really great Quinacridone nickel azo gold. You can't really see the ultramarine blue, but there's a little bit of green in there, so it mixed with something. And so this is one of the ones I did. I'll put it down so you can get an idea. Okay, and here is the other one. Again, I'm not sure it's 100% dry. This one I think is drier. So this is the second one. These are 8x10 canvas panels. And if I don't like I added this later and I even fixed it because it was coming out, but I'm not worried because I can color correct this in Photoshop if I need to. But I can also just take the image and just use this section here. So there, I definitely have stuff to play with. You can see a lot more blue. And hopefully you can see the gold shiny. There, the light's shining over it. And I did use silicone, so I used 3-in-1 silicone. And I have lots of cells throughout. And it was extremely thick. It's thick again. It wouldn't be as thick if I hadn't used the golden medium. So there you go. Those are the two negative space pours I did. And you guys should give it a try. It's lots of fun. You don't have to use white. You could use any color. Like you could choose gold, or you could choose the brown if you wanted. So that's the whole idea of a pour using negative space. So you can't really do a flip cup with it unless you're on a very, very large canvas, because when you flip the cup, the paint just kind of goes wherever. And so I basically put it in a cup this size, filled it almost to the top. I only planned on doing one, but I had enough paint for two, so I now have options. And then I just kind of poured it, and I didn't tilt it a whole lot. And then I stopped and I torched it, and then I went and poured in a little more. And it's probably hard for you to see, but any place that there's house paint, it's slightly more elevated, which is okay, because the point of this was just to get something to use for a business card. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I certainly did. I want to do more of these. I bought more paint tonight, which I'm running out of room to store the things. So spring break is next week, and I plan on doing lots of paintings, some large ones. So if I can figure out how to get the webcam hooked up, we'll be doing some very large paintings, which will be an experience. So anyhow, make sure that if you like this, you give me a thumbs up. You hit that like button. Leave your comments if you have any questions. I'll make sure to answer them. And thanks for watching, guys. Lots of love. Bye.